Is that your character saying that?
No, Mike. No.
I'm
Did you
just
hear the
kidding. Sorry.
beginning?
I'm sorry.
Okay, so how do I roll? Oh,
So
the little die in the corner?
if you have your character sheet open, you can click on your strength modifier. Which is for you, it's going to be -1.
Okay. Oh, I just clicked on it. I got a 4.
Okay.
So I stay in the darkness.
Okay,
It
so
be staying a little dark in here.
you push against the top of what you think is a box, but it only shifts slightly to the side, and through the crack you can see light pours in. Roll another
Okay.
strength check.
Yes.
Okay, what'd you get?
Ooh, I thought it was a nat 1. It's a 7. I got a
7?
6.
Okay, so this time you wrap your fingers around the outside of this stone top and you manage to just push it off. Above you, you see there's a ceiling of ice. The ceiling is made entirely of icicles and stalagmites. You sit up in what you realize now is actually a coffin. And you look around, the walls of this cell are made out of caked earth, and the ceiling running in between the bricks of earth is strands of blue gleaming ice along with the ceiling. It's peaceful. It's quiet. It's a little cool, but it's not uncomfortable. You feel almost as if you're home. In front of you, there's a hallway with what looks like a fire burning in the next room. What do you want to do?
You said this was like a cell. Is it actually a cell?
No way for you to know.
Is it still pitch black right now?
No, so you can see.
Okay, I was gonna say I have night vision.
The
So.
ice is kind of luminescent. It's almost like there's light coming out of the ice.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. I would like to. You said there's a light?
Yeah, so in front of you there's a hallway and what looks like the flickering light of a fire.
So this is my first time playing, but can I do like a room check to make sure there's not traps or anything?
Yeah, roll me perception.
Okay.
Tell me what you get. I can't actually see the dice.
I got a 6.
A 6? Okay.
Yeah, I think I clicked on the right one. Is there multiple perceptions? Mine's wisdom. So
there's only one.
Yeah. Okay, I got a 6.
Okay, so you turn your head around the room 360. You're an owl.
I'm an
owl.
No
need to move. You turn your head around the room. There's nothing in this room. The only thing in this room is what you're sitting in. Besides that, this room is it seems to be pointless, if not for the coffee.
Okay. So I will head to the light.
Okay. So as you exit the hallway, in front of you in the next room, there's a larger kind of chamber with a domed ceiling. At the top of the ceiling, there are icicles, probably longer than your entire body. And in the center of this room, there's a small fire with a creature sitting behind it. The creature appears to be humanoid. It's blue-skinned. Its canines on the bottom are protruding from its jaw, almost reaching up to its own eyes. Not exactly curling in, but curling out. As you enter the room, the creature looks up at you and says, "Finally, you are awake."
Hello. Why am I here?
You may not remember, but you reached out. You wanted to preserve your, shall we call it, life? I heard you. I have seen you and your people scurry in the dirt like bugs. I can bring you back. I can give you power. I am Rhast.
Hi. Um,
Do you not
I
know my name?
I don't know of anything you're speaking of.
My name, I fear, lost even to legend. I can bring you back, but nothing in this world is free. Do you accept my pact?
Yeah.
Okay, so Rost, he kind of uncurls himself. Now you see his body, he's almost entirely just, he's skin and bones. You can make out the skeletal structure of his chest. His arms look like twigs. They tremble as they reach out. One of them,
Wait. Before he touches me, what am I giving you?
ah, nothing is free. There
Yeah,
will
yeah. But
come a
like, what?
time,
You can't just touch and.
there will come a time when you will have to make a sacrifice equal to the sacrifice I am giving you. Life. And in his trembling hand, there's an acorn on a string. He holds his hand over the fire. It's almost skeletal. But the acorn looks as if it had fallen off the tree like yesterday. It looks new. And he's
Okay.
holding it out over the fire to you. The fire is giving
Okay.
off no heat at all.
I grab it hesitantly.
Okay. As you take the acorn out of his hand, you place it around your neck. Rost, you see the like leather-like skin on his face. It's like it's shrink wrapped onto his face. A small smile forms on the corner of his mouth and the skin around it cracks. He breathes in and blows the fire into you, and your senses slowly return. You smell a familiar smell. You're in the forest. Your eyes open. It's the sky.
Is this
It's the
painful?
sky. You see your fingers in front of you. Familiar, but somehow they feel different. Something feels different in you. Uh you sit up in front of you. You recognize one of your own. They're speaking. You can't make it out. You don't hear anything yet. And then it all comes rushing in. Behind her, there's fire. There are large birdmen coming down. They're skewering people, your people. They're dying. They're screaming. Women, children, fire. In front of you, you see this creature, your kin, screaming, saying, "Take your brother, take your sister, go, go, I'll stop them." She hands you 2 large eggs. You're still reeling. What do you do?
I grab the 2 eggs. I'm out.
Okay. As you turn to leave her, she pulls a small dagger out of her belt. "Be swift, my son. I'll hold them off." And she charges towards the large birdman. Okay. So you're running through the forest with the eggs.
Yeah.
Roll me an athletics check.
Strength?
Uh,
Oh,
yep.
oh, yeah. I see. Sorry. Everything's listed right there.
And you're gonna make me 3 of these.
My first one's a 12.
Okay.
Oh. My second one's a 7.
Uh-oh.
My third one's a 12.
Okay. So you turn and it feels almost like your legs are kind of like you're walking on stilts almost. But you turn and your first step is a little you're a little wavy. You almost drop the egg in your left arm, but you manage to hold it. The one in your right arm, you keep and you start making off. From behind you, you hear the clanging of steel and then Okay. Roll me another athletics check. Roll me 3 actually.
11.
Okay.
8.
Okay.
17.
Nice. Okay. So you take another step. You're not going very fast, but you're moving. You're moving pretty good for someone who was possibly dead. The eggs, you've got them securely by your chest and you're making progress. From behind you, you hear though, there's one more. Get him. Okay, 3 more athletics checks.
Okay. 1 sec. Sorry, I'm changing something. There we go. Athletics. Oh, I got a 2. I got an 18 after.
Okay.
And then a 15.
Okay.
Ugh.
Okay, so you go to take another step, but your foot, this feels so alien. Your step is a half step. You're hardly moving. From behind you, you can hear the beating of wings. They're close. 3 more.
9.
Okay.
14. And a 1. Not nat 1, but a 1.
Okay. So in the back of your mind, you hear, they're upon you, you fool. Turn around. You turn. As you do so, the egg in your right hand, you drop it. It shatters on a rock next to you. The chick inside, the embryo, is gone. The egg in your left hand, you clutch to. You turn around and see there are 5 large, you're not sure what they are, but they're birds and maybe men. They're wielding spears and they've got you almost surrounded. What do you do?
How many are there?
There's 5 of them. They're about to stab you.
What do I do?
The leader in the center looks at you and he says, "Stop there, sky vermin. Don't make it too hard. This doesn't have to be painful." He readies his spear. The one on the side takes a step towards you. The one on your other side takes a step towards you. One of them steps onto the embryo, crushing it.
Is there an opening to run away, or
what do you want to do?
At this point, I don't have any idea of spells or anything?
Okay. In the back of your head, you can hear what sounds like drums.
Okay.
Roll me a Constitution save.
Constitution. Sorry, I don't see it.
That is.
It's literally it's a main one.
It's a main thing.
My bad. Yeah. I got an 11.
Okay. So you the alien feeling in your limbs, you feel it everywhere now. You look down at your hands. Your hands are doing this, but you're not in control. You're not doing this.
Okay.
Someone else is doing this. From your mouth, you can hear, "Finally, I am back." The birdman on your left explodes. Gore flies onto the other guards near you. They step back. How could he? What is this creature? The birdman on your right explodes. I am Rhast! Make a Constitution save.
17.
Okay. The feeling evaporates. You're back. But you're not sure what just happened. And the birdmen are charging you. What do you want to do?
Can I cast Arms of Hadar?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay.
All right, so roll me an attack roll.
An attack roll?
Yep. Keep in mind you only have one hand free.
That's why I felt like I could do a spell. If I had both hands, I feel
You're
like
gonna do an Arm of Hadar.
An arm of not Arms of Hadar. So I just hit cast next to it?
Yeah, I think that should do it.
Okay. Nothing's happening. Oh, it says roll 2d6. So do I hit that?
Yep, hit that.
I got 8.
Okay. So, clutching the egg in one hand, you bring your hand up to try to create some distance between you, and without even realizing it, you've cast a spell from your hand. Ice. I think Hadar is ice. Oh, so a dark tendril shoots from your hand and skewers the guard to the left of the leader. He screams as his shoulder, the tentacle goes right through his shoulder, downing him. He's not out, but he's down. The other two charge you. The leader takes a stab at you. Ooh. He hits you. And you're going to take...
I don't like that noise you made. What was the roll? Did you have to take...
You'll take 3 damage. His spear finds your rib right here, and it gets lodged in your rib. The other guard charges you. Oh, yeah. Oof. Following his leader, he charges and spears you also. His spear lands squarely in your shoulder up here, and you're going to take 2 damage.
This is bad. I'm going to die in my entry.
Both of their spears get stuck on your bones. You look down at your rib cage. The flesh is already growing back around the wounds you just suffered. Heal back 2 HP. You look at your shoulder. The flesh in your shoulder is growing back, but it's not it doesn't appear to be your flesh. It's blue for some reason. What do you want to do?
Can I... How many spells are you allowed to cast?
So for level 1 spells, I think you have like 3 casts total. That's between all your level 1 spells. Your cantrips, you can cast an infinite amount. You've got 2 spell charges left.
Oh, cantrips up there. Okay. So can I try to charm one of the other fuck birds and try to make him attack the other person?
Yeah, you want to try to charm him?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm a little overwhelmed right now.
Okay, yeah.
So it says that it is a attack, or it says it's wisdom, but there's not a button like the other one had a button. So I would hit the wisdom up top.
I'm gonna make a wisdom saving throw for him to see if he resists your spell. It looks like he resisted it. So his spear is stabbed in you. He's really close to you. You put your palm up to his forehead, and kind of like a green light emits out of your palm, and it just goes, and nothing really happens. The warrior in front of you, he pushes deeper with his spear. You can feel your ribs give. The spear cuts into organs, and it gets caught on your ribs on the other side. Take another 3 damage.
Oh.
How much HP do you have left?
I have 3.
Okay. The other warrior manages to yank his spear out. No blood actually comes out when he pulls his spear out. He's looking at the end of it like, how could this happen? What do you do?
I'm not grappled by weapon anymore.
You're impaled by a spear.
I thought you said he just pulled it out.
One of them pulled out.
Can I do Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, sure. Who would you like to Eldritch Blast? The leader or the grunt?
So they both took 8 damage, so they're at even playing field.
Only so you downed one of them. There were 3. Okay. You downed one when you hit him in the shoulder. Okay. He's still alive. He's getting back up, but it's going to be difficult for him to wield a spear. The leader, his spear is in your rib cage. He's like jostling with you sort of, and the guy off to his left, he's just pulled his spear out and he's preparing to spear you in the head.
Ugh.
He's winding back with his spear.
I guess I'm gonna try to do an Eldritch Blast.
Okay, who would you blast?
I gotta kill one of these. Though the guy cocking back. The guy's about to make me an owl kebab.
Okay. Roll me a Constitution save.
13.
Okay. You can hear the drums again, and your arm goes up before you, but you're kind of getting this now. That's not you doing that. The magic that sprays out of your hand, an icicle forms in your hand, shoots out like you barely catch it. It's a blue glint in the air and just impales this bird creature in the face, destroying his beak. His beak shatters and his eye underneath the icicle just collapses. He drops to the ground on his knees and he's dead.
Oh, good.
The commander kind of steps back, seeing that one of the sky vermin has killed 4 of his men. This is not possible. He steps back, he draws his short sword. It's gleaming. There's like a green flame coming off of it. And he says, I don't know what you are, but I'm going to make sure you go back to wherever you came from. And he charges you, slashes you with the sword. Oh, baby. Okay, he finds his mark this time. And he hits you. He manages to catch you in the neck with the sword. The sword bites into your neck and gets about halfway through. You're down to 1 hit point. The flames are licking up to your face. You can see them in the corner of your eyes.
Okay.
The only thing, you can see the flames, and the drums are very, very loud. You are kind of woozy. Roll me an athletics check.
What, to hold my head on my body?
To hold your egg. To hold your sister.
The fucking... I got a 12.
Okay. Yeah. When the sword bites you in the neck, the strength of the blow is so great that for a second you lose control of your body. And your limbs, you kind of jolt, dropping the egg. The egg drops to the ground with a soft, but it's not shattered. It's still intact, but you dropped it.
Ham.
Yeah. Okay. You have 1 hit point, and the drums are, they're in your ears.
I am.
What do you want to do?
I mean, can I just do another Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, you can try that. Roll me a Constitution save.
Oh God, nothing. Yeah,
What'd you
a
get?
4.
4?
I got a 4.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
Okay. You see your hands. They grab at the end of the Eagle Warrior strike. Your hands grab him on the neck, and they just start squeezing. He's trying to hack this blade through your neck, but there's something in your neck preventing him from actually taking your head off. You can't feel the pain of this slice happening to you. He's almost sawing at your neck at this point. And your hands, they continue to squeeze. His face, his eyes, his pupils start to, expand until there's blood coming out of like his nose from his beak. Your hands, they keep squeezing. Somehow they're squeezing the life out of this guy. The wound in your neck, it starts to heal. The blade is stuck in your neck, but your flesh is growing back around it. And in the back of your head, you can hear Rhast saying, "I will take care of this." He squeezes, and the eagle's head pops, and he drops to the ground, and he's gone.
Does last the sword eagle get pulled out of my neck?
Do you want to pull it out?
Well, I mean, when he falls down, I mean,
the sword is bitten in your neck. Yeah, do you want to try to pull it out?
Yeah, I mean, I could imagine it's like 1,000 times a splinter pain. So, like, let's get that out.
You don't. That's the weird thing. You feel no pain somehow. Make a strength check. Pull the sword out of your neck.
Oh, at 15.
Okay, yeah. So you grab the hilt of the blade, and it something, I don't know. There's like something in there almost grabbing it. And as you start to pull it out, at first there's resistance, and then it comes out. And you drop it to the ground, and the green flame extinguishes. The blade, it just looks like a normal sword now. Yeah. The last Eagle Warrior who you skewered through the shoulder, he's kind of sitting there in like disbelief, like this doesn't happen, kind of thing. He looks at you and he just runs. He runs back to the village, and halfway through the sprint, you see his wings.
Can I try to do a witch bolt again before
you want to try to witch bolt him? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Fuck this guy.
Roll me twice. Roll twice for this.
Roll Eldritch Blast, right?
Yep.
So up here, I'm sorry, on my board, I rolled a 12,
okay.
But it says +5 when I do Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
So it was actually a 17.
I think that means you actually rolled a 7, and it's already factoring in the +5. But did you roll twice?
No. The original actual dice roll was 12, and then the +5 means it's 17.
Oh, okay. So what's your second one?
Maybe I can do this for you.
Well, what's your 2 rolls?
Oh, my 2 rolls. Yeah, 2. My second one's a 9.
Okay. All right. So
here, I will share
he's faster than you think. And as he takes to the sky, the magic that you thought you had control of, it doesn't really seem to. Something has changed, and both your shots go awry. They both just go off into the sky, and he's gone.
Oh, what the?
Maybe the magic you use isn't your own.
Dig a little grave for my little egg sister.
Yeah. Well, what do you want to do with the shattered egg?
A part of me wants to eat it, but a part of me wants to put it to rest.
All right, well, it's up to you. What do you want to do? What would an owl like folk do in this situation, you think?
Like a real owl would probably just be like look at it and be like, and then leave. But I am going to dig a little hole.
Yeah. Okay. Are you gonna bury what's left of the embryo?
I'm gonna try to like hand push it into this hole. And then I'm just gonna pat it on top and just be like, rest in peace, sis.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you pick up the other egg off the ground, right? Do you want the other egg? You don't have to pick it up.
Can I do a check on it, make sure it has no cracks or anything?
Yeah, do me a nature check.
Okay. Sorry. Nature. Oh, thank God. Okay. I got an 18.
Okay. All right, the egg, you can just kind of you hold it up, you look at it. The egg is good. Definitely. It's nice. Very good.
Okay. So I'm gonna take it, but
as you're holding the egg, you can actually feel something inside like kind of move a little bit.
Can I put my ear up to it and like see if I hear anything?
Yeah, but you're probably not gonna hear. You're not gonna hear anything.
Okay, I automatically have disappointment on my face.
Okay, so as the last birdman flies away, the scene of the carnage is clear to you now. The two birdmen that exploded, their gore has littered the field. The little blades of grass that kind of made up the field you were standing in, they're red, like it's raining blood. The birdman in front of you, who you crushed with your hands, he's still twitching. And
can I end him?
Can you end him?
Yeah, I don't want this guy to be.
Oh, he is ended. He has no head. Well, his head popped.
Can I give him a little kick just to be like, yo, stop twitching?
Yeah, sure. You can kick him.
Okay. Yeah, the dead coming back to life would really creep me out. So yeah, okay, good. He's done twitching. Go on, my bad.
Okay, yeah. So you kick him, and he twitches, and he's like, and then yeah, he stops twitching. The drums that you were hearing before, they're gone. They're completely gone. You can hear everything now.
How's my body looking?
So you look down at the stab wound in your chest here. It's gone. There's this like kind of smooth, bright blue skin there now, and you can see there seem to be like feather follicles forming there, like almost like new feathers are starting to grow.
Oh, that's awesome.
You touch your neck. There's still a decent gash in your neck. Somehow it's not bleeding, and it feels a little cool to the touch actually. But
yeah,
overall,
it's not painful.
It's not painful. Overall, you somehow you feel fine. So before you, the field of gore, and then behind that, you can see within the treetops, there's small huts, walkways, bridges. It's all burning. There are what appear to be bodies on the ground near the trees, burning, and among those bodies, you see more of the Eagle Warriors. They're kind of walking through the carnage, and they're skewering some of the bodies as they go.
So can I get out of here?
Yeah. So you don't think you can fight anymore.
I don't think I can. I don't think I was.
So you turn around and head off deeper into the woods, kind of getting out of the field. And inside the woods, you find a large ruined structure. And you head inside. And that is where we end for this one.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.